Some major breaking news right now. Pope Benedict XVI will resign as Pope. He is citing health reasons, according to BBC News. The word is just coming out of the Vatican, and we will be gathering details and keeping you updated. All right, an update to breaking news. The Pope will resign on February 8th. A briefing in 20 minutes. More info at February 28th. And also the new push to bring a different sport to the Knights Stadium in Fort Mill, one of the baseball teams that moved to Uptown. Breaking news, a look at some video of Pope Benedict XVI. The Vatican just announced he will retire at the end of this month. A press conference is scheduled in the next 15 minutes, and you can watch it here live on Channel 9.
Welcome back. We're following breaking news. The Vatican has announced that Pope Benedict XVI will resign at the end of the month. We expect a news conference from the Vatican in the next 20 minutes. You can count on Eyewitness News to bring you updates as soon as we get them.
Well, Peter?
All right, Mark, thanks. More breaking news ahead as we just learned the Pope will resign this month, citing health reasons. A live report about the decision just ahead.
And checking Wall Street futures. Breaking news in the last 20 minutes, word that Pope Benedict XVI will resign as the head of the Catholic Church.
Yeah, he's been head of the church since April of 2005 after the death of John Paul II. Reporter Stacey Cohen is live in Washington, D.C. And Stacey, we're hearing that this resignation is also because of health concerns. Do we know what health problems Pope Benedict faces?
We haven't learned exactly what he is facing. And in fact, I can tell you that he addressed the cardinals himself personally. He did this morning in Rome to make this announcement. Now, the address was made in Latin, but it has been translated now and sent out by the Vatican press office. So that is where we are getting our information from. Once again, Pope Benedict resigning. I can take you right to the statement that Pope Benedict himself made this morning. He addressed the cardinals in Latin. Here's the English translation, or at least some of it. He told them that, he had convoked them to consistory, not only for some canonizations, but also for some grave news. He said that he had weighed this before his conscience and before God, and that, quote, due to an advanced age, my strengths are no longer suited to an adequate exercise of the ministry. Now, the Pope went on to say, to talk about today's world and the importance of prayer. He feels that his strengths have deteriorated at this point, and he said, quote, I declare that I renounce the ministry of Bishop of Rome, successor to St. Peter, entrusted to me by the cardinals, and he stated that as February 28th, he will vacate that office, and went on to say that that office would remain vacant. A conclave would be held to elect the new Supreme Pontiff. Now, the Pope, you may know, does have a Twitter account. We reported that months ago, and it has been very popular. The last tweet from the Pope yesterday, we do have that. These were his last words from office. He said, quote, we must trust in the mighty power of God's mercy. We are all sinners, but his grace transforms us and makes us new. That is the final tweet, perhaps, that we have record of. It will be interesting to see if he addresses his masses in a more direct form through his Twitter account. But all we have at this moment is what he told that group of cardinals. And indeed, it is a shock. You have to go back to the 1400s to find an example of when a pope resigned from office. Back to you guys.
Stacey, thank you. 1415 to be exact. That was the last time. We will continue following this breaking news for you after the Pope announced he is resigning. As soon as a press conference happens, we'll bring it to you here on Channel 9. Plus, we have crews on their way to local Catholic churches. We'll have the latest just ahead.